All right, my beautiful people, we have an interesting one for you today. So, we're going to do a full day of eating, but we're also going to go train with Nate. And Nate is 1 week out from his show right now. Now, I'm probably not going to release this until after his show is done because I'm going to talk through a couple things. So, Nate and I had a discussion, probably like 6 weeks ago or so, where I basically said to him, I said, look, this is going to be a really tough show to meet. Like, he'd been going through a lot. Like, there had been a lot of stress going on. So sleep had been poor. Like, there's just like the amount of things going on. I was like, this is going to be a really hard show to make in terms of conditioning and size and everything. So we're going to have to push this really hard if it's going to happen. And I said, if I was in your shoes, I probably wouldn't compete. He thought about it for a little bit, and he said, you know what? I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to go for it anyways. I'm like, are you sure? He said, yes. I'm like, all right, we'll try and make it happen. So it's like it's like a challenge in and of itself, just getting to stage for this show. So he's been absolutely exhausted. Things have been really tough. He's like he's getting there, but he probably won't be like fully shredded, but he will be pretty lean. He'll probably be leaner than quite a few people, but I don't think he'll reach his peak in terms of shreddedness. But it's been a struggle, and I'm just going to give props where props are due. He has pushed. So we're going to get in a good workout, and I will see you guys there. Actually, wait. I got to show you guys what I'm eating first. Oh, you thought it was going to change. Nope. We got some chicken here. So we'll eat some chicken, and then we will get our pre-workout in, and then we'll go meet up with Nate. So I'll see you guys there. So Tori's going to absolutely hate me for this because she made this nice, like, beet dish and pork chops, and I'm going to just savagely take 1.5 of these pork chops and put it into a plastic bag and take it with me for after the workout, because we're going to do our workout first. Just to get out of the way. My schedule doesn't line up with Nate's, so I'm going to take him through his workout after we've already done our workout, which means I'm going to go a long time without protein in the system. So rather than waiting, I'm just going to take it with me into the gym and eat it after we're done, like a savage. Let's go to the gym. So this is what I'm taking to the gym with me. I'm not going to lie, it kind of feels like a poor person's lunch. All right, it is time to get started. Let's get you guys over here set up. And we are doing lat pull downs to start. Let's get the weight set. Now, the way I do these is a little bit different than what you'll see a lot of people do. A lot of people arch their back quite heavily and like kind of lean back and pull in like this. I try to stay very upright while doing it. Basically just clearing my face, just to make sure that I'm not bringing any other muscle groups into it, because my lats are like by far, they're the part that I want to bring up the most when it comes to my back. My erectors, my rhomboids, my traps, all pretty solid. It's like I want those lats to really come up, so I want to really make sure that nothing else is getting involved into the equation. So it'll look a little bit awkward, but it's my preferred way of doing lat pull downs. All right, let's lock in. Ooh. Ooh. What? All right. Oh. All right. For our next exercise, we have pull downs again. What? Crazy. But we're going to be doing a neutral grip pull down. A little bit more upper lat emphasis. Obviously, the lower lats are still going to come into play to some extent. Yes, we're just talking about biasing, hitting from slightly different angles. And this is a very solid exercise. Now, I do have the weight very heavy, so I might have to drop set it, but we'll see. Could be a great set, could be an awful set. Oh, that's heavy. That'll work. Moving on to the upper back. We are hitting a bent over row. You guys are gonna get a very good angle. Yeah, you see me? All right. If you watch the live, you're gonna get a very good angle. Sorry, not the live. If you watch this vlog, you're gonna get a very good angle. All right, let's get set up. Come on. All right. Whew. You're welcome. All right, you guys got to keep me honest, because when I do this exercise, sometimes I go past what I should. So I might do like a little bit of extra just to get the traps fully cooked, but I'm gonna try not to overdo it. We're not trying to do a ton of Kelso shrugs or anything, which we could do, but it's not necessary. Why is Smith easier than barbell? I mean, because it's on a fixed path. Less stability demand. Also, depends on the exercise. Like, I can barbell row 315 without too much issue. Over here, I have, if you were to technically call the bar 45, this would be less than 315. So in this case, this is actually going to be harder pound for pound than a free weight barbell. But that's because it's chest supported. So I can't bring in other muscle groups as easily. All right. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, I'm gonna put you guys over here. Not the best angle, but hey. Yeah, we're gonna hit some bicep curls. Leg, I'm sorry. Now for this one, this machine gets significantly heavier at the top. So I'm not too worried about making sure that I get all the way to the top, because the leverage for the biceps, stretch medial hypertrophy, whatever you want to call it, I really don't care. I don't want to argue. Whatever you want to call it, I'm more concerned about the range from here to here than I am from here to here. So I don't really care that I'm not able to get all the way up to the top. It gets heavier at the top anyway, so it's not really a big deal. I'll be staying primarily in the bottom range, and then we will work it. Either two are close to failure. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh yeah. Now let's get some curls in. Just finished pull day. Nice. Wait, where'd my other dumbbell go? Found it. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be heavier, so we're gonna get some heavier dumbbells. Attempt number 2, using slightly heavier dumbbells, because we thought that we were gonna fail a lot earlier than we did. I'm really not looking to do more than like 3 to 5 reps, somewhere in that range. All right, let's do this.
Come on. All right. Good enough. Oh, you guys missed that entire thing. All right, so something I'm really passionate about that people just complain about all the time, and it drives me absolutely insane. I don't have time to eat healthy. Like, I'm always on the go. This is legal, guys. I know it doesn't seem like it, but this is perfectly legal. Taking and just being on the go, eating meat straight out of a bag. I'm so tired of these people complaining about not having enough time. I finished the workout, I'm in the car, on the way to go meet Nate, and I will have this done by the time I get there. There is time. You just don't prioritize it. All right? Let's get to the gym. We have arrived at Alpha Land, but I forgot that it is summer shredding weekend, so it is quite busy. We got Nate here in the background, fully kitted up. I don't know why this guy doesn't wear a muscle shirt right now, because he looks pretty good. But we're gonna get right into the workout. Nate's got his first set to do. Nate's got his first set to do. Look at him, look at him. He is locked in, locked in. It's how you need to be when it comes to prep. I think he's probably gonna say like a 3-minute prayer here. Now this machine here is interesting because it drops off so much in the bottom that it allows you to make it almost exclusively a mid to short position movement. I've never been a great fan of it myself, but Nate has dealt with a lot of shoulder issues in the past, and this has allowed him to work his chest without re-aggravating some of those issues. Good. Through. Nice. What? Yep. Good set. For some reason, Nate has been in this gym for, I don't know, a couple years or something. He's never used this machine, and this is one of the best upper chest machines I've ever used. Come on, push through. Yep. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Up. And down. Good set.
I got 7.
It's a good set. I mean, as much as like this machine can feel a little weird to get used to, it is top notch.
Well, I usually only do like 205 on bench.
Really? You can do more though, right?
Not for a working set, not anymore.
Oh, just with prep? Gotcha. All right, we're done with the chest. Now he's on to his lateral raises. Hey, he fixed his form. You guys were clowning on him before for that, but actually looks pretty darn good. I like it. Oh, that's right, it was the bicep curls, but he was doing like this weird, yeah, I forgot, but this looks pretty good. We gotta get that tarp off so we can see some posing. But next exercise. And now Nate is hitting his triceps. As you guys know, Nate, similar to me, our triceps are just, for some reason, disproportionately large to our other push muscle groups. So he's only gonna hit one set of underhand, one set of overhead. That's all he's hitting. And then we'll move on to, which I don't know what he has after that, because we've already hit chest, we've already hit shoulders. Another incline? Yeah, it'll be good. Dang. Your stomach is vascular.
Probably from ab training.
Holy crap.
So like I've gotten a lot more vascular this year.
That's sick.
Might slide right here.
Yeah, your abs are way thicker than last year. Your abs are way thicker than last year, which is good to see.
I felt bad because I was like gassing yesterday during legs. I only did one set of abs. I usually do my two.
Right. It was weird. I went like this, and then a face appeared there, but I was like, that can't be my face. It must have been somebody who was in the background. Nice. You've done it a billion times, always. This leg needs to be the focus. If you can focus on that being turned on, everything else will take care of itself.
I think all I need to do is make this knee come forward. Because as soon as it comes forward, I can hold
There you go.
that flex, but
Good.
like there, like.
Yep. And so what you want to do is you just want to make it so that it's just like a light flex here, and then just hold it. Hold that, don't let it move. Once you feel that that's engaged, everything else can do what it needs to do. You don't have to worry about it because all this stuff, this is gonna be engaged just because it's staying on the ground. Your upper body you've done it a billion times. So don't be like, oh, I gotta focus on my biceps, I gotta focus. You've done that a billion times, it'll be good no matter what. As long as that stays on, your posing's gonna be perfect. All right, let's try a front relaxed. Okay, so first things first, bend these more. Yeah, bend. Because right now, you try to keep your legs very straight. That's why they are so hard to keep turned on. So bend them more. It should be like a legit bend. Yeah, and that will allow you to turn this on and keep it turned on for longer. More, there you go. Now hit it. Yep, all right. Okay, so what's stopping this? What is it?
Tight.
Okay.
It's like this joint.
We gotta figure out whatever that is, that needs to be your primary focus for the next week. Because if we can't get that turned on, no matter what, every single time you pose, it's gonna look a little bit off. If that can get fixed, everything else will take care of itself. But that we need done. So let's figure out what's causing that. And I want you, like, each day, practice for like, just practice holding a quad flex with that leg for like 15 seconds at a time. It needs to be, like right now I can feel my quads are engaged. I can hold this flex now without even thinking about it too hard for 15, 20 seconds, and it needs to be the same for this leg. more so that this tightens down. Because right now you're trying to keep your chest up and cough down, which is really tough. So instead of doing that, keep yourself more compact. If this comes down a little bit, so be it, that's fine. But if you're like up like this, it's really hard to get this tight. Okay. This is raised too high. You want it to be, all right, so what you want to do right now, you're doing this. This is down and this is up. What you want is you want it to be a rotation where everything stays level across the top. Yep. There you go. That's better. That makes your shape 10 times better.
I've never not leaned.
I know, but I'm telling you what, that made you look like that doubled your size immediately. Because when, look, you can see it on me, right? I'll show you, right? Watch when I do this versus doing this.
Yeah.
Like you see how it just broadens everything? Like the minute you do this, what it does is it makes you more narrow. And right now what you want to focus on is you want to focus on this being as wide up top as possible. And the only way that happens is if these shoulders stay level with each other, or at least somewhat level. But as soon as you're like this, it's not going to work as well. All right, let's try the other side. Yep. There you go. Allow it to bend a little bit more. Okay. Whoop. There you go. Now, see part of your, so there you go. This shoulder, what it's doing, the reason that it's not able to open up as much is because what you're doing is you're going like this. You're like holding it back right here. What you want to do is let it actually extend out here, and that's going to give you so much more up top. So go ahead. Better. And now, cough. There you go. Get this, there it is. Now, once you find your spot, don't move too much. Because I notice you like find a spot and then you're like trying to like find it continuously. Once you find it, hold it. If it's not perfect, so be it. But if you feel like you found your spot, hold it, be strong, be composed. Don't be doing this like every 2 seconds. Like once you find your spot, the judges can decide, right? It's up to them at that point. You're not gonna be like, if you're doing this all the time, they're gonna be like, not like, what's he doing? Where's he at? Like, get confident, get your pose, hold it. All right, let's see what the back's looking like. You all right? Good. Turn these on a little bit. All right, back double. You all right?
Yeah, tired. I gotta reset. This abductor is really tight.
Good. All right. You can finish your workout now.
I'll probably just pose. I'm cramping a lot.
All right. Hey, roll it out. Get a foam roller, get in deep there, make sure things are feeling okay. If you need to do some mobility work, go ahead. Like, take care of what you need to, all right? Hey, keep pushing, but let me know if anything happens, all right?
All right.
Okay, have a good one. And back at the house, we are going to have just a nice little low-calorie bagel because we are going to a housewarming party with Echovision because Em just bought a new place. Oh, hi there. Hi. So, oh, you're not supposed to be up here. He's sitting, but then has his paws up. You. All right, but we'll be going there, so I don't know what food's gonna be there. That way, this is how I typically do things, is I leave a decent amount of calories just in case there's like something I really want. Then I'm like, you know what, I don't have to worry about it too much. But we don't know what's gonna be there. And then if there's not food that I'm that like into, then I'll just eat more when I get home. But we'll see. So I'll catch you guys there.
All right, so we are visiting M's area. It seems like it might be pretty nice.
So here is M's house, and there's a bunch of not great cars over here. So we decided to park our car where it belongs, right behind these supercars right here. Okay, so we are in M's house, and guys, this place is just unreal. Oh my gosh. This is just beautiful. Bro, I think I'm gonna ask M for a raise because I think he's paying himself way too much relative to the amount he's paying. No, I'm just kidding. But this place is awesome.
Just a little home gym already built in here. And check out that view. Holy crap. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling very poor right now. Holy crap. What is this place? Okay. Em and I are renegotiating my salary after this visit. I'm telling you right now, we are. And we haven't even gone upstairs yet. What are we looking at? What is this place? Oh my gosh. They have a literal home theater. A literal home theater. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this. That is very necessary when you have this. I would definitely want a security system if I lived here too. Oh my gosh. What? Everything here. Aw, that's cute. That's cute. Oh my goodness. What? Em, it just keeps going. Oh, that is beautiful. Amazing. Amazing. Let it never be said that Em and Marielle don't know how to throw or host an event. My goodness. Unfortunately, we had all-you-can-eat sushi yesterday, so I gotta be a little good today. You know how it goes. All right, we are back from that beautiful mansion, and it is late, but I have some more eating to do, so I'm gonna eat 6 eggs, probably a couple bagels, and maybe some vegetables. So that will get me to around mid-2000s for the day. I don't need a ton of food right now. We're actually doing an interesting little experiment, which I will put out to you guys in the future, but for now, stay tuned because we are essentially on day 1 of that experiment. So we'll keep you guys updated. But until next time, love you guys, appreciate you guys. TNF out.